Hello everyone, this is Josh from Video Entertainment Analysis Group with my best friend Shane as always.
Shane. Yes, I'm Shane. I'm here today. We're here to talk about the critically acclaimed game Tomb Raider, which is a sequel to the new Devil May Cry, which is a sequel to Super Star Wars. We just wanted to talk about this game because we've noticed that there's a trend in dark and gritty reboots. Who knows what they'll do next? I mean, it's crazy thing to see. It's a very nice and refreshing thing to see. So we just wanted to review it today to see, like Lara Croft's like desperate and like
Her desperate
weak
struggle.
side.
Her desperate struggle.
Her desperate struggle.
And I like how you mentioned how fresh and original it is because contrary to the dirt and mud that covers her body, it actually is a fresh take on the franchise. And it stars Lara Croft. She dropped the Angelina Jolie. We dropped her. We got a new gal. It's just in my opinion, it could be in a runner-up contest for second place in Game of the Year.
It could be, but we all know that the new Devil May Cry is better.
That's why I left the slot. That's why I left a little slot.
Because we know that these critically acclaimed reboots, these dark and gritty reboots, even though they're dark and gritty, like ironically they go against the grain, which I think is
right.
Cool.
They're gritty, but they're taking the path less taken, which is why I like origin stories. Because they're always really refreshing. They bring a new light to the character, and you understand why they are the way they are now. I mean not now, but like before in the older games, like the older canon.
You need some reiteration after, like, you played the old games, but you want to see it in a different light. They couldn't just tell you what happened. They have to explain it again because it obviously makes it better. And if you think that it doesn't, well, then I have news for you, buddy. You're dumb. Okay, you're dumb, and you're also wrong.
You're wrong, and you're slipping on the intelligent side.
Yeah, you're taking a dive through the gene pool,
through the pit of darkness and stupid people.
Spikes.
Yeah, and one of my favorite parts of these reboots is that the character is always drastically different than the one you know and love now. From the previous games because it's called character development. Duh.
Hello. That's why I like games like Dark Souls.
Really? I mean,
yeah.
It's just people. It blows my mind every time they're like, "Oh, that's so different. They're not like the old character." Oh my! What's because they develop into the new character? Come on.
Duh. That's why it's a prequel.
When I was a baby boy, I didn't have sex. But I developed into a man and I started having sex.
I developed into the new Dante. I got my hair cut like him and everything. Okay?
And I am dating a girl that looks just like the new Lara Croft. I saw her at the mall today, and I was like, at first I was really shy, but I was like, I've developed into a social butterfly. So I went up to her and I told her, I was like, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met. You have nice legs.
We had sex.
And then we had a little fancy time in the bathroom of the glory hole.
Yeah. We took her to dinner.
Me and Shane both. We both hit that. We both got it. Both got that anime. That poon.
10 points for Gryffindor.
10 points. For Slytherin down there, my buddy.
Yeah, Slytherin down that chamber of secrets.
Yep. But that's besides the point of the game. What I want to talk about is my favorite part of Tomb Raider, the multiplayer. Wow. It blew me away. It was such a surprise.
The same thing. I wanna interrupt you there. Stop you there right there for a second. Far Cry 3, like, it had multiplayer. Like, I would have just thought the game was like stupid tiki bullshit, but it had multiplayer, so I had to give it a chance.
Yeah, it's a mainstay of modern games. You gotta have it. Otherwise, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you if you don't have multiplayer in your fucking games nowadays. Honestly, because it pisses me.
It's essential to the game.
I know you can't just have a single player experience because you're paying $60 goddamn dollars. I gotta be able to play with my boys. If I can't play with my boys, then it's not worth having. End of story. That's why I didn't buy Skyrim.
Thank you.
At least Dark Souls had fucking.
I bought Skyrim. I thought it had multiplayer. I was like, what is this? Why can't I co-op?
No, we're gonna wait till the Elder Scrolls MMO. Really? I gotta wait.
Oh, really? The Elder Scrolls MMO that takes place before Skyrim.
Great.
This is
Great.
dumb.
It's not even have fucking dragons. I can't even fight dragons with my boys. So I mean,
Why would I have fun with that? I just want to.
that's why I'm.
slay dragons
That's
with
why
my
I
friends.
hate
It's like
Fallout.
co-op.
I hate Nintendo. I wish in this day and age you have to have multiplayer. It is key. It is the one thing that can make or break you. And this the Tomb Raider, I'm so happy. It was such a surprise.
Like Ninja Gaiden 3 with Razor's Edge. I mean, they finally realized, oh, we fucked up. We didn't put co-op in the game.
Exactly.
We didn't put co-op in the
Like
game. We put multiplayer in the game, but not co-op. What if I want to kill some demons with my homies? Is there a problem with that?
The reason why I got such low scores is not because of the gameplay itself or the storyline or anything like that. It's because you can't cut up stuff with your boyfriends. I mean, your boys. You can't. You gotta be able to do that. You gotta have cope. You gotta have cope in your games. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry for the.
Cope is what helps relationships build. I'm not gay. I am really on the soft side, really on the feminine side. So, girls, if you have my number, call me because I'm a really deep and mature person. I'm different. And, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit off topic.
We're a different.
We haven't really delved into the game. The gameplay. You raid tombs, like the name says. What do you think this should be like?
What you think you're gonna do?
You find some like totem pole? No, you raid tombs. That's what the game says.
You get in there.
This game might be a little bit too complex for you.
You
might have to put it back on the shelf.
You might not be able to read. So let's talk about it.
You might want to go back and play Mortal Kombat with okay, don't strain your brain here, with the X-ray buttons being like RT and LT like at the same time. You might have to go to that, okay? Or you might have to go and play Viva Pinata. You might have to go down there and play that.
Why don't you go back and play Pokemon 08? You can't play that either. I guess all you can play is Skylanders. So go back to your little Skylanders. Let the big boys have Tomb Raider. And
the big boys have Tomb Raiders, the ones who are ready for mature.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. We got Tomb Raider.
The Tomb Raider separates the boys from the men. And if you like the old games, you suck.
The old games, I do think Lara Croft was a sexier woman in the old games because she did have larger breasts, but she makes up for it. She looks a little bit like Olivia Wilde, my favorite celebrity.
Dude, in the old games, I don't even understand why are the graphics so much better in the new one? I don't get it.
It's kind of weird that the original game, like the first story, would have better graphics. I thought it was gonna be the origin story would go.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the reverse way. I mean, usually the graphics would. I don't know. I think they would be the same.
Yeah. But I don't know. They just gotta make it gritty and dark, and you gotta make her. Yeah, I'm just happy they got rid of Angelina Jolie. She's really getting old, so I'm glad that that's not the character model.
Yeah, how much Botox you injected into your butt cheeks.
Exactly.
How much?
But I'm just glad that they.
I actually want to know that. So please, Angelina Jolie, if you have my phone number, please call me.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it's a girl this time. And when I'm usually playing action games, I can't help but stare at the character's butt, and I'm glad it's a girl. So I can imagine,
If it wasn't a girl, you expect me to play a third-person shooter and not play as a girl? You're a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna buy your game if that's the case.
We're not gay.
Yeah,
we're
not gay. What the fuck?
It's pretty stupid, man. You think I'm gonna spend money to look at some guy's butt?
Just imagine, ramming your dick in the ass. No, dude, that's gay, dude.
It's gay.
I like women.
I'm not gonna do that. It's I'm not gonna
that's gay.
Oh yeah, let's go play Gears of War, guys. I fucking can't. queers of anus, because that's all you see is butts.
And all they do is have gay sex. I'm not gay.
That's why Tomb Raider gets the highest score that I've ever reviewed a game with. 100% cool. That's my review.
I'd give it. It was like Far Cry 3, but it was in third person. It had a woman in it. So it's a good game. You should buy
It's
it.
better than Far Gay 3, Far Cry Gay.
Actually, Far
Crying.
Cry 3 was really cool because Voss was like the. I didn't care about anybody else in the story. I was just like, what's the motivation for Voss? And then they killed him. They killed the best character in the game. Like, I don't give a shit about Jason.
He was on the cover of the game. Killed him?
He was on the cover of the
And they
game.
killed him!
You should be able to play as him. Why don't they make
Spoiler alert, our game sucks.
Ubisoft Montreal?
Spoiler.
I have a challenge for you. The Ubisoft Montreal challenge. If you make a game about Voss, where it's a prequel to Far Cry 3, before he goes on the island, or when he's on the island, there's a prequel. I will buy 100 copies of your game, and I'm staying dedicated. But this is for you to decide, Ubisoft Montreal. This is the Ubisoft Montreal challenge. Okay.
You heard it here first, folks. The Ubisoft Montreal challenge starts now. Ubisoft, you better get started on that prequel.
Come on, get working on it.
Get onto it. Get your Asians together. Get them boys together and just get your little laptops, your little iPads. You better get to work because you got a challenge.
Yeah. Come on, get cracking. Get cracking on that.
But anyways, to put it all into perspective, Tomb Raider stars a really hot girl, really hot. She shoots guns. You can fly around and jump, and you can climb. It's much better than Uncharted, because Uncharted you're looking at a guy's butt. This is a girl's butt, so it's obviously in the running for Game of the Year. Much better than Uncharted. I would buy an Xbox just to play Tomb Raider. And it gets 100% a score from me, 100%
100% score, like, not from Metacritic. I actually, like, and they didn't pay me either. Like, this is my actual opinion. I didn't play the game, but 110% I would say, because it has a girl in it, and, like, there's violence and it's cool.
The combat is so much better than the old games, and it's just all around. Multiplayer is awesome. You can play team deathmatch, and you can play free for all deathmatch, and you can. There's other stuff too, but those are the two main ones.
And the best part about multiplayer, you can get to kill people.
Yeah, it's just like Call of Duty with guns. So it's really, really good. And I guess that wraps up our review. We're hitting the 12-minute mark. We're going in on this one, guys.
Great to have you here. Love you. We're not gay. Stay cool.
See you in the next one.